everyone, so second video review for this week is for my paperback read last week. For any of you that didn't see the introduction video, this is A World of Demons by Michelle Arnold, which is the fourth Detective Amy Sadler mystery book. So go check out the introduction video. It's hanging around on YouTube and on my Facebook page. And if you'd like to check out my Goodreads review, if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, or if you're watching on Facebook, it is down below all the other videos today. And this is the video review. So all I can say is thumbs up. Seriously, thumbs up. Amy's back. I love Amy Sadler. Amy Sadler Detective Mysteries. Since I read the first one, which Michelle sent to me to read, I have been a fan ever since that very first chapter of that very first book. I knew I was going to love Amy Sadler, and I do love her. She's brilliant. And this book was exceptional. Like, the fourth one in the series. Sometimes when you get a series of books, after so many, especially with detective things, they start to lose their edge. Not Michelle's. Michelle's never going to lose her edge. She has got the most innovative mysteries I have ever seen. Like, they're brilliant. They're just so cleverly worked out and put together. It's so intricate, and you can't even guess the outcome. You can read the whole book and you still won't know the outcome. When you get to it, you're like, I should have known that. And do you know what? Amy has those moments too. She's like, damn it, why didn't I see this? And you're so engrossed in like trying to work out the mystery with Amy. Well, I am anyway. You just, when Amy has that light bulb moment, you seem to have it too, and it's great. It's great to really connect with a character like that, and the character that Michelle has created in Amy just does that so brilliantly. So they're on the case, Amy and Lyra. They're on the case. They've got their little girl, Ruby, and it's not all what it seems. So they've got this perfect life, right? It can't be perfect, because one's a detective, one's a criminal pathologist, and life's just not that simple, especially not when Michelle's telling the story. So that's what I loved. Like, Michelle's outdone herself. She really has outdone herself. Just the clues that built up this story all hinge on the previous stories, but you don't have to have read the previous stories to understand this book, and that's just great. You can pick this one up and you get enough background from Michelle to understand it standalone, but if you've read the rest of the series, wow, are you getting an experience with this? Because having read the rest of the series, every time they were uncovering a bit of the case, I was like, no way, no way, oh my god. And how I didn't spot some things, Amy spotted them before I did as well. That's just awful. Come on. I mean, I'm supposed to be on the same wavelength as Amy, but oh, so good. Proper intricate mystery, this one. Michelle's have always been intricate mysteries, but this one, she's nailed it. It's so good. And if you don't read this, like, you'll be so disappointed. You have to read this. You will agree, it is completely clever. There's just she's not even missed anything. It's just like every detail is in there to complete perfection, and it just kept me gripped. So I was absolutely hooked on the book. Couldn't really put it down. Really did struggle to put this book down. Just sit there reading chapter. Oh, just one more, just one more, just one more. Oh, look, it's bedtime. Oh, well, you'll just have to be tired tomorrow. I loved it. It was great. It just fantastic. And Amy pregnant is the best and funniest thing. Like, oh my god, it was so funny, because she's still Amy, and it was like I could imagine it, but I couldn't imagine it all at the same time. And it was just like, and it was nice to see that slight role reversal between her and Lyra, but Lyra's still in there with all her, you know, she's so smart, Lyra, and she knows everything, like literally everything. She's so clever, and together they overcome one of the weirdest things like ever. I mean, I got to the end of this book and me and Amy, we were like, yeah, so we've figured this out. So I thought, well, good, right, well, we figured out the mystery, it's fine, and baby's gonna come, yay, happy. Only to, like, plot twist, like, why would you do that to me, Michelle? But oh, it's so good, because I did not see it. Like, I was a little bit suspicious, because there's a character in here that, I'm not going to tell you her name, but there's a character in here, throw you a bit of a curveball, and you just like, you get in this sense that something's off, but it just doesn't add up. It's a complete mystery till near the end, when you think, oh my god, really? Oh, it's crazy. it's not even what you would expect. Nothing like what you would expect at all. Complete curveball. Like, you couldn't even guess it was coming. I'm telling you. It just, out of nowhere, there it was. Big ending. And you're just like, oh my god. Yeah, so good. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was really brilliant. Amy Sadler detective mysteries are my favourite anyway. They're brilliant. They're absolutely brilliant. I really hope there's more from this series. I really hope Michelle's going to keep writing these, because she's got it down to a fine art. So good. So if you haven't checked out Detective Amy Sadler Mystery Series, check the series out. But if you want to check out A World of Demons, if you have checked out the series and you haven't read this one yet, this one you definitely want to read. If you haven't checked out the series yet, you can start with this one if you want to. It will certainly capture your imagination, and you will be dying to go back and read the first 3. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of it. If you've read A World of Demons by Michelle Arnold, please let me know what you thought. I'd love to know what your thoughts are just in general on Amy Sadler Detective Mystery, because I just think it's fantastic. And if you're going to read it, or if it's on your to read list, again, I would love to know, because it's a great, fantastic series, and I just need somebody else to fangirl with it about, like, I just love Amy Sadler. She's so brilliant. So it was a great read. I really enjoyed it, and if you do pick it up, I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Bye.